As a city with so many older homes, asbestos is still a concern with public safety officials. And here to speak with us about asbestos, our Bureau Chief of Environmental Health, Jeanine Arrighi, and Program Manager, Chantez Williams. Welcome, Chantez and Jeanine.
Thank you.
It's interesting, the Department of Health here for the City of St. Louis, you all have your hands in many, many different things that affect us, the citizens and community members of St. Louis. And it's amazing, really, all the things that you are involved with. But asbestos is something that it lurks out there as something scary to people who live in older homes or work in older buildings. So can you tell us a little bit about what is it and why should we even be concerned?
Sure. Well, asbestos is a naturally occurring mineral that was found in the 20th century to be a really good product for fireproofing and soundproofing. And so it was used in a vast array of materials that may still be found in buildings today, like pipe insulation, floor tile, fireproofing, ceiling sprays, acoustical sprays.
Yeah. So Chantez, it's not used anymore, obviously, right?
Right, that's correct. So
why? What changed?
Well, the regulations changed, awareness changed of the dangers associated with asbestos. So we have more information about the dangers and the fibers and things like that. So all of that has changed.
So it was used as a building material or within building materials, and the dangers were not known. The dangers became discovered. And is it important that we remove asbestos materials from our homes, or is it better to leave them intact?
Well, it's probably better to leave them if they're still serving the purpose. For example, vinyl asbestos floor tile is a very durable flooring material, and if it's still in good condition, you can leave it in place. It's generally if you're going to be doing renovation work or demolishing a building when the asbestos needs to be removed, when it'll be disturbed.
Okay, so if it's intact in the material, in the flooring or the ceiling or whatever, it's fine.
Yes,
it's not
generally
a health hazard, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but remodeling is common in our older homes.
Yes.
So what are the steps that we should take to prevent the hazardous material becoming in our air?
Well, the first step is to have someone test the material. You want a licensed asbestos inspector to test materials to determine whether they have asbestos in them at all. And if not, you don't have any issue. But if there is, then you need to have someone with the expertise to deal with the material. It takes special controls.
Chantez, does the city get involved with this, or how do you, if at all?
Well, the city do when a contractor or someone is trying to demolish a building, we do get involved because we want to make sure that the asbestos, fibers is not in the air during the demolition process. So we try to just make sure that all the proper steps are being taken and precautionary measures.
So if someone is remodeling an older home in the city and asbestos will be disturbed, is it important to contact the city health department to have an inspector on site, or what are the steps that we have to take as citizens?
Yeah, with residential properties, it's exempt from any regulatory practice. So we really don't get involved unless it's a demolition or it's a larger building. So privately owned homes are not subject to our regulation.
But still important for people to be aware.
Yes.
But the commercial buildings, all the buildings being torn down or renovated in our city, that's where you really step in.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, very good. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about other new developments in our city. There's more with the Department of Health after this break. Stay with us for more STL Live.